Let's face it, owning a home today sucks. 12 different accounts to pay your bills, keeping track of documents, filing insurance claims, it's all a big hassle. Lawn care, plumbing leaks, maintenance issues. We could all use a little bit of help. Introducing Home Plan. Manage your home from the comfort of your couch. Pay bills, digitize documents and photos, schedule maintenance, hire contractors, and much more, all in one place, and get back to what matters to you most, your time. Sign up for Home Plan and get a little bit of help when you need it most. It's home management made simple. Visit joinhomeplan.com today.
Hi, welcome to another episode of Miss Me After Dark, an open, unbiased conversation about real life, real people, real things, real places, real nouns, always real. Yeah. Yes, and I am your host, Yolanda Misunderstood Brown, and this is what it is. Give it up for me one more time. Bringing awesomeness to the creepy crawlers. And tonight I have an amazing guest who is near and dear to my heart, who is also a amazingly, wonderfully creative person. I've been knowing her the majority of my life. Normally I let my guests introduce themselves. So I'm just going to let you introduce yourself as well. Yes, who are you?
I am the talented, sensual, amazing, immaculate. Hold on, how many words can I put in here?
However many you seem to fit yourself.
I am Mo. Midnight Ice, CU29 Market. I am a creator of sorts, a creator of a lot of things. However you want to put it. I'm Moto, Midnight Ice.
Okay, give it up for Midnight Ice.
Thank you.
Yes. And who is Midnight Ice? What is it that you bring to the table? What is it that you do?
When I first branded myself Midnight Ice, I was a poet.
A spoken word artist?
A spoken word artist.
Whatever.
Okay, and a lonely housewife. So I had to get my groove back by calling myself something sexy. So I brought out the ice.
You are kind of cold, bitch. I'm gonna give you that much. Yeah.
Okay.
So it started. Your branding started as a spoken word artist, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna turn this mic down just a little bit. 3 all the way up, 2 down. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. There we go. So a spoken word artist, and let's start off talking about that because you have so many things going on. Like we'll just start in the beginning. Okay. So spoken word. How long have you been doing that?
Oh my God. I've been writing poetry pretty much all my life. Really, when I learned to write, it became a thing for me. After I left my children's father, like that spark really hit, and I was geared up. I was ready for the world to see me, hear me. You know what I'm saying? It takes for you to get tired of some shit.
Yeah, it does. It will put a fire up under your ass.
You hear me.
Especially with women.
I never really thought that I had it in me to get on stage and do poetry until somebody hurt me tremendously, and then I was like, fuck it. I'm throwing myself on the stage and I'm doing me.
So you always wrote? Just like, what did you do? Journal or what was it?
I journaled. I woke up in the morning. If it was my dream, I wrote about it. If it was something that bothered me, I wrote about it. If my mama got on my nerves, it was written down. You know what I'm saying? And then I took the words from there and started putting my feelings in motion.
Okay. And how long were you married?
Ooh, don't go there. Hold on. Let's see. So far, it's up in the 20-something years. That's
What?
crazy.
You
Yes.
still married?
Yes, I'm
Why do
still
black
married.
people do that? Like, what the fuck? Y'all, how long have y'all been separated?
It's not my fault, bro. I left him finally when I was 30. So I say we've been separated for about 15 years now.
God damn, my mama did that.
Yeah.
My mama and her husband were separated for fucking, I think about 30 years and never got divorced. So what keeps people from getting just finalizing the shit? Do people wait till people die or some shit?
I don't know. Personally, I don't know what it is because I done been to the courthouse numerous amounts of times and wasted money on a divorce that I never got. So it's not me. It's not for lack of effort on my part.
Okay. Okay, so two people can't really come to a agreement, and it's like fuck it, we just gonna stay
Like
married.
somebody holding on to some
Yeah.
thoughts and some energies and wishing they can come back and don't want to let go. And yeah, they ain't gonna sign that paperwork because they still holding on to dreams.
Okay. So St. Louis has a very, very, very active poetry scene. Have you done or have you been out in the St. Louis poetry scene, or is it something you looking to
I
do?
started with Belle.
Oh, shout
My
out to
girl.
Belle.
Right.
Shout out to Belle.
Mic
Shout out
check
to Belle.
Monday.
Belle doing big things. She got a Mic
Yes.
Check Monday movie, I think, coming out.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
shit. I hope I'm
Belle
starring in
moving
that
forward
movie.
on all her shit. I
Yes.
ain't mad at
I'm
her.
so proud of her.
I
I'm
am
so
too.
glad that that's the wing that I caught up under because like she gave me my chance. You know what I'm saying? She put me on the stage when didn't nobody else, believe in me. She was like, "Go for it, sis." So I started there, and then from there I did Laughs on the Landing, Legacies. You know what I'm saying? I did a few spots. I done made a few videos and shit. So I'm not seasoned, but I'm up there.
You pretty seasoned. So your poetry is spawned from, it's basically relationship based, would you say, or do it cover a lot of different?
It covers a lot of different genres, but it started off relationship based because, of course, that's where the hurt and the pain came from. That's what gave me my start. You know what I'm saying? I had to put that stuff on paper to keep it from hurting my heart. So once I got it down on paper, that's where the start was. And people feel that shit. People, it's
Definitely.
like the blues. Once you start talking about, how your energy move and what it's doing for you and what it did for you, a lot of people start being able to relate to that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they love it. They love it. So
Right. That's what's up. So I was about to ask you a question and now my mind wandered off somewhere else, but I need to stay in the current because there's so much stuff going on. You said relationship based. It made me think about just relationships is like comedy, and what I do is like similar to what you do. It's like or it's all a artist like coming from a place of pain. And was it like a release to you? Because it's like a release to me. Like people be like, what is she talking about? I'm talking about some shit I just saw that was crazy. Like it was crazy and it's on my heart. And I just want to share it with y'all to see if it's as crazy to y'all as it is to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So is that where your poetry comes from as well?
Yes. And a lot of my stories, a lot of my poems, things that I post, my videos and things that I do right now is not exactly about me, but it be stories that I can relate to because you see it all the time. You know what I'm saying? You seen your auntie go through stuff. You seen your cousins go through stuff. You seen people go through things. You know what I'm saying? And then when you can relate to it, and then you can put a heartbeat to it, you can put words to it. You can give it life. You know what I'm saying? And then other people can agree or you know what I'm saying, associate with what you're going through or what somebody else went through your words. And that's powerful.
It is powerful. It's fucking, I don't know. It give me, just listening to you talk about it give me a sense of validation. Like it makes it okay.
Right.
Like when you talk about how this motherfucker did some astronomically crazy fuck shit. And you like, why would this motherfucker do that? And you see a motherfucker, girl, when you come out and say, girl, oh my God, I understand what you're saying. Because a motherfucker did the same thing to me. You
exactly.
like, damn, so I thought it was me, but it ain't never you.
Nah, they
It's the
can't
fuck
wait till I
shit.
get off the stage, because soon as I get off the stage, they're like, girl, you was speaking my life up there. Like, how you know? I'm like,
That
'cause
shit is dope.
everybody go through it, everybody go through it. And sometimes people can't heal until they hear that somebody else, it's not just them. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else is dealing with it too. It's not that I'm happy somebody else is dealing with it, but I'm not the only one that's dealing with this issue. So yeah, it takes a load off. It makes you feel a little better about your shit, because you're not the only one that's dealing with that type of stuff.
Yeah, they say if you share it, if you get it out of you and you share it, you know,
you heal yourself,
it heals.
you can heal others.
Yeah, definitely. So, in the life of poetry, where do you see yourself going with the poetry? Are you still doing poetry? Is this a major thing to you? What's going on with it?
I took a crazy big step back off of the poetry. Again, we will let people take us from who we are, you know what I'm saying, and start dealing with somebody on the poetry scene, and like, you know,
oh Lord,
saying? Right? So I took a crazy big step back off of the poetry scene, and that's okay. It's okay.
They target us. Right. Let's talk about that shit. Because in the comedy world, I'm targeted. So like, I pick and choose who I fuck with in the comedy world, because what most females do, because we know we got power in the vajayjay. So what most females do is they come in and they don't understand that automatically you're a target. You know what I'm saying? In all genres, because especially in comedy, it's only a few women in all these comedy, poetry, it's overpopulated with men.
Right.
So when you come in as a woman, you a target. They like, oh shit, new booty.
New booty, right.
New booty, new draws, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I've watched so many female comedians come and go because they think they gonna come in, dominate. I ain't like the last bitch. Woo, instead of learning, I've been discussing this with so many women lately, how women should bond together instead of separate ourselves from each other. You know what I'm saying? But that's a battle that I might not see in my lifetime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a hard one. That's a hard one.
Yeah.
A lot of our downfall as sisters be because of some dick. Yeah, I'm just keeping it 100.
Like, who gave dick the power?
Somebody gave too much power. I'm trying to say. Trying to tell.
Do you think it's because it is a lack of? Do you think it's a lack of men or some shit? Do you think that is true? I think it's a lack of quote unquote good men.
I don't think it's a lack of men, and I don't think it's a lack of good men. I think it was a lack of home training. It's a lack of fathers in the home.
Most definitely.
And a lack of mothers giving a fuck. Because the fathers ain't in the home.
It's over. These mothers give a fuck too much. It's like, let me tell you something, Ma. I'm fucking your son, not you, okay?
Right.
Or are you fucking your son? Let me know something, because if you are, I don't need to be fucking your son. It's like, goddamn, like, some moms, because there's a lack of a man in the home, they make their sons their man. That's not your man. Get out of his life. Let him make his mistakes. Let him live with a woman. Let him.
Exactly.
I mean, damn. Exactly.
I heard my son arguing with his woman. I'm shutting the fuck up. That's not my argument to get into. You know what I'm saying? Because he has to learn how to deal with a female on his own. If you didn't learn by dealing with your mama already, then I mean that's some extras that she gonna have to teach you, because
what my problem is. I've taught my son to be the man that I would want in my life. So that has become a problem when I should have prepared him for the women. But I would want him to be a stand-up guy. So he's kind of emotional. He don't give a fuck about crying. He don't care about saying I love you, I want this. And these loving hip hop assholes, they just don't know his mom about their life. Right. So when they see him, they like, she must be a weak bitch. Bitch, I'll smack your ass.
Right.
Oh God, I'm not. I taught him to be the man. Right. that I would want to be with. You know, be respectful,
and
buy
that's
her
when
flowers.
you gotta step back though,
I feel like
and
I
let
trip.
him do his thing though. You can't jump in his fights.
I
with him.
don't.
Right.
I don't.
Like if you sensitive and you know what you dealing with out here, because son, I done talked to you and I done told you what's out here. That's on you.
I only indulge when he
all on
asks
you.
me. If he asks me, I'm like,
It's
God
all on
damn it,
you.
I've been waiting for your ass to ask me. This wretched ass bitch ain't shit. You understand what I'm saying? This
Right.
bitch, I'm sure she fucking a nigga at work, fucking because I know the bitch type, I know the bitch kind. You know what I'm saying? But if
Right.
he don't ask me, I just be like,
Right.
oh Lord, please
like-
let her.
My sister be like, don't be talking down on the females. And I'm like, fuck
Shit.
that. The coin is dirty on both sides, motherfucker. We're not just finna focus on what's wrong with the men. And that's another problem that we have.
We
too.
do.
We focus on everything that's wrong with the men, and ain't nobody
We definitely
focusing
do.
on what's going on with our sisters. You know what I'm saying?
We definitely do.
Some of us need to be checked too. You know what I'm
A
saying?
lot of us.
By us. By us.
A lot of us.
There's the difference though. You know what I'm saying? The sister circle. Pull her to the side. Let's talk, sis. You know what
Let
I'm
me
saying?
ask you a question.
Shit.
Have you been called y'all?
Y'all. Yes, I get called y'all too damn often, and I don't like that.
I'm like, who the fuck is y'all? Y'all. My name
like
is
shit.
Yolanda. Excuse me.
You hear me?
Please don't put me with them y'all ass bitches.
Don't lump me in
y'all.
There.
Y'all.
I'm a whole different breed of female. Like, do not lump me in no y'all shit.
Oh my God, these hurt ass men and hurt ass women too, because it's all about being scared, hurt, whatever. And it all goes back to, once again, the comedy. I just go on stage and regurgitate. They be like, oh my God. Like my last show, I was watching porn, right? Because I watch porn.
Right.
So I was watching porn, right?
Don't we all?
And no, a lot of people, I can admit
bad.
it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck when nobody think about me.
Hey,
shit.
Look,
I don't give a fuck ass bitch. Okay. So I was watching porn and this girl was giving this guy head. It was, I guess they were having a threesome, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what the fuck happened. But I ain't never, this is new porn shit. Like, the girl, it was two guys on the couch. Oh, it burned my mirror. It's singeing right now. I'm old school. I'm used to old school men that represent me and that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, certain shit you can't do to them, you know. But it was two men sitting, they were younger, sitting on the couch. And it was one over here waiting to get some head, and it was one right here getting some head. And he was holding his legs up like a woman.
That's too much.
And she was licking his ass and licking his. I'm like, I know this conversation is veering off people out there in the internet world, but listen, I need to get this off my chest.
Go ahead, let's talk about
So it's like he was holding his legs up with his hands, holding the motherfuckers up. And I was like it's something so totally wrong with this picture. Then she went from him to the other dude. He did the same thing. I was like, what is going on? What is going on with the new generation? Like,
first of all, that's the entertainment world. And he got to hold his legs out the way so everybody can see what's going on. See that awesome Johnson that she can.
No, he was holding his legs up and cocked all back.
Okay,
like he was ready to receive something. I'm like, what is it, baby? Listen, I'm going to be single for life. Because I said at my last comedy show, I said, if a man do that to me, I fucking around and punch him right in his asshole. Your asshole gonna be busted, baby. Because don't cock like your legs up when they come to me.
He might like that. You might not want to punch him right there.
That's horrible. We went from talking about poetry to punching niggas in the asshole, but that's the way miss me out the door. It go there. Okay. I don't know.
It goes down.
As women, we go through so much. Would you agree?
Man, go ahead.
I just want to know, you're a sister of a certain mind frame, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know things. So when you know things, sometimes do you feel like you get categorized as angry black woman, mean black woman? Think you know everything, black woman, just because you speak knowledge of the things you know and you see shit that don't sit well with you and you speak on it.
It's funny you asked that. I was just talking about that recently. And it's because when you speak on certain things that people with a certain mind frame
A complacent.
Don't want to hear.
Right.
You become that loudmouth bitch.
I hate that word angry.
Yeah.
What is an angry black woman? What is that?
A black woman that tell too much of the truth and don't nobody want to hear it. That's considered angry when she got too much truth to spread. You know what I'm saying?
Is it our delivery or is it what we say? Is it the delivery?
I think it could be both. What we say is not wanting to be heard, so the delivery of it, you know what I'm saying?
When you deliver it with passion.
Rejected. Yeah, you delivering it with passion because what you say to you needs to be heard. It needs to be put on the table. It need to be talked about. Hey, join in this conversation. But people, you know, when you speaking on something that they're not ready to deal with, when you speaking on something that they not ready to touch on in their heart and their mind, whatever it is that's bothering them, that topic, yeah, you a loudmouth bitch. You talk too much. Right. You got too much energy. You act like
Calm
a nigga.
It down.
You act like a nigga. Shut up.
You will say it's a couple of factors. It's the fact that you are well aware of certain things because I will take it as that, you know, you are quote unquote woke. So you read a lot, you really into spirituality, and because I'm familiar with your pieces, you know what I'm saying? Your stones and this and that. You know, I had on your ring last night. Let's speak about it. And a man walked up to me, a man I never knew. He asked me, was I a fucking witch? I swear to God. And let me say, this conversation that we had though was intense. And I said, no. Why would you ask me that? I swear, he walked right up to me and said, I see your jewelry. And I'm just asking because, you know, most people that wear copper jewelry, stones, and this and that, they into deep spirituality and normally they're witches. And I'm like, okay, well, my experience with that whole thing, because this thing can go on 2 hours, what we finna talk about. People make things, I'm not saying I'm a witch because I don't know nothing about how to be a witch or nothing, how to do rituals or shit like that. But I do know that from my understanding and my readings and what I gather about it that I've read on, it's something that white people made actually bad, but it was something that was really given to us to do what we needed to do.
Well, it's not it's not even given to us. It's something that we are innately born with. It's
right.
It's who we are. It's the magic that is us.
Yeah,
period.
Black girl magic, but it's deeper than that. That's what they call it.
It's way deeper than that. And the only reason why his fear made him call you a witch.
He didn't call me a witch.
Oh, okay.
He said, am I a witch? Do I do witchcraft? And I was like, no. Right. Why would you say that? I said, are you a witch? To ask me, am I a witch? Because I would never walk up to nobody based on one single ring.
I've gotten that before.
And ask me, am I a witch?
In the Asian restaurants, I've gotten that plenty places. People have walked up to me and asked me, am I a witch?
So let's dial it back even more.
Because of the copper and the stones.
What is a witch?
First and foremost, I don't even like the term.
Okay.
Because what Hollywood gave you was a little green bitch with a pointy hat and told you she was evil for doing what she did.
Or she did things for malicious reasons.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what Hollywood put out there. You know what I'm saying? When you are innately born with the knowing of self and who you are and your gifts, skills, and abilities, you know what I'm saying? This is who you are. You're not a witch. This is your gifts. This is you. You know what I'm saying? And then the knowledge of what earth has to offer, what God put here, if we got religious people listening, what God put here in order for us to be able to use to our advantage to get us from point A to point B. Right. Okay. So, I guess if I can go in the kitchen and cook up some dandelion root and garlic, you know what I'm saying, and some honey and hook that up and kill coughs and colds in my house, then I'm a witch,
right?
Because I'm using things that
of the earth,
people not used to
Yeah.
seeing being done. If the doctor ain't handing you a pill, then how the hell did you just do what the doctor did with this expensive ass pill
Mhm.
with these things that you pulled out the ground? You must be a
That's
witch.
been considered as weeds and trash, and because honestly, I guess we are witches because greens were trash. That was the shit they pulled out the garden and threw in the trash.
Right.
Like if you know certain things, it's almost like in this world, certain things, you just keep it to yourself because people like, oh shit. I had this one man tell me, oh shit, here we go, another strong black sister.
Oh,
Like,
Lord.
really?
Right.
But ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
Ignorance
And
is
people
bliss.
really rather stay ignorant than to just be honest with themselves about what they see. Like when he seen you with that ring and his first question was to ask you, was you a witch? You know what I'm saying? And not was, what does that copper do? You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Because it's the same thing as you wearing a gold ring with an amethyst stone in it. Come on,
Well,
now,
it
like
made
people
me
do it
stand
all the
out.
time.
But the ring and my attitude, my persona
that-
made me stand out. So
That
let's
copper is
get
that energy, baby.
Yeah, it
and
is.
that's why you stood out, because we can pull a copper piece out of an electric box in a house where current's been flowing through that mug for 20 some odd years and make a ring out of it. You don't think that energy is standing out?
Now let's get to that because we didn't even talk about the fact that you do jewelry. So.
Exactly. We went
So,
from poet to jewelry.
Midnight Ice was the original business name of your jewelry line.
Yes.
And it's CU29 Market.
CU29 Market.
So why did you change the name?
Rebranding myself. When you start something and you start something with the energy that you started with, that first of all, Midnight Ice was my poetry energy. You know what I'm saying? That was my poet name. And it worked well with my jewelry as well. But the things that I went through as Midnight Ice, I don't want to bring to my new venture, my next level.
Sense.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to rebrand that shit and leave Midnight Ice in her poetry mode. You know what I'm saying? And then switch up my jewelry to CU29 Market, which if anybody know the scientific chart, CU29 is the scientific notation for copper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Girl, you deep.
So I'm the marketplace for everything copper.
So, and did you bring some jewelry? Please tell me you did.
Ooh, what I have on
Oh
me.
my God. You supposed to bring pieces, boo. Because you got pieces.
I thought this was just a podcast. I know people.
You got pieces.
Yes, I got pieces.
Y'all don't even understand. She got pieces.
And they will definitely be at the next event, November 13th.
Okay.
Right.
You got pieces. Wait, what am I doing here?
Got some surprise pieces to show to then.
Wait a minute. So, back to do you? Okay. Hold on. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'm going to hold it down. I'll just be like, fuck it. Because I didn't have to pee. Right. I'm trying to get this back up right here real quick. Tommy going live, public followers. Hold on. You have to take a quick break. It's all good. I mean, nature calls. So, what did I do with my live? Okay, I'm just going to cancel my live. I don't want to set an audience. I'm going to cancel my live and I'm going to come back on my live. Because it's this interesting. Like, I really, the comedy scene and the poetry scene is so close-knit. I mean, the St. Louis comedy scene is so messy. And so is the St. Louis poetry scene. They're so closely connected that most comedians and poets know each other. We do the same shows. People think St. Louis is really big. It's not. It's really small. I guess because St. Louis is in the headline so much, you would think that it's a huge place, but it's really not. Like, everyone in St. Louis and surrounding areas, even far as like maybe Mississippi, Kansas City, all these different areas, they connected. Like if I know somebody in St. Louis, well, I know a lot of people in St. Louis, and I know people in Kansas City, I know people in Chicago, I know people in Detroit, I know people in Memphis, I got family every fucking where. It's all connected. Like, if I go to Memphis one time and do a show, I might meet 15 people that know 15 more people that know 15 more people. I mean, it's all connected and it's a beautiful connection, but this St. Louis scene is a motherfucker, baby.
I'm back.
It's a motherfucker.
Motherfucker. That's why I took myself out of it.
Yeah, but like, I want to take myself out sometimes, but I'm not gonna let you just have to reprogram and It's so many different scenes, though.
I think that's what I was doing. Though.
You really don't have to do that.
I had to step back for a second, gather myself. You know what I'm saying? Because being a mother of 9 and then juggling all the responsibilities that I had to juggle and the poetry world and these niggas,
it's easy to lose focus as a woman. That's once again, we have a lot on our plate. We have a lot on our plate. A mother of 9.
9. 5 girls, 4 boys, 9.
That's actually really good. That's actually really good because, you know, other races, they procreate. They do what they do. But we always taught not to do that. It's like, 9. But if somebody have them, girl, you can have them because I'm not. Shit, somebody got to have
my granny had 15, so yeah, I just had to go ahead tie them twos, though.
Shit, because you would still be, man, you would still probably be having them.
Nah,
because the sex part.
Hey, with my children's father no more. No.
So you had to have them all by one person. That was your thing.
That's what happened. That's what I did. I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing, but hey,
it was what it was. Fuck it. It is what it is. So let's talk about the jewelry. You didn't bring any. I'm mad. And then you didn't even bring the pieces. You just brought, a little something. You know what I'm saying? No, you got fucking pieces. I can't believe you didn't wear them. You didn't know we was going to be on a live.
No, I didn't.
Because you got like, I knew your shit was fire. But when you came to my show and you brought your pieces, I was like, baby.
Like, hello, cuz.
You got pieces. Your shit is fucking beautiful.
Thank you.
Like, it's actually way more professionally crafted than a lot of the main copper, what they call copper twisters?
Copper benders.
Benders, right. Okay. That's like well-known, big-name motherfuckers. Y'all shit fire.
Thank you.
So it's like, you got the big pieces, you got pictures with copper painted.
Yeah, C29 market. I mean, it's going to be all encompassing when I'm done. Everybody's going to see that everything I do is going to be involving copper. Okay. We are copper people. We have copper in our bodies. They don't even know that shit. We got copper in our bodies. I know you made me
a bracelet. Right. Do we? How we got copper in our bodies?
Just like we got silver in our bodies, we got copper in our bodies too.
Enlighten me.
In our makeup, it's in our DNA, baby. We got
copper.
Yes, ma'am.
How is it copper in our DNA?
Because we Earth. We Earth.
Okay.
Okay, so everything the Earth have, you have too, babe.
Okay, I know
the minerals.
I know I have a special connection with the Earth.
Yes.
Like sometimes I go to the park, get a blanket, lay in the grass or whatever, and I will go to sleep because it's so calming. It's so fucking calming. It's crazy. Plants, herbs, minerals, water especially. Because I'm a fire sign. Well, Scorpio, water or fire?
You're water
yeah, I'm
sign.
a water sign, Scorpio. I like the water. So sometimes when I can't think and I'm stressed out, I just
go down to the riverfront.
Or I just take a bath and shit.
Okay.
And my mind will start clicking. It's like crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like you could tell if you really get deep into yourself what your connection is with certain things.
True.
with certain
And that's
things.
why I use stones too. Certain stones, like I do a lot of custom work. So when a lady come to me and she's like, you know what, I really need, to get my finances together, and I need some courage in my life. I'm not as courageous as I want to be. I need to step out and get my finances, my love life, and my courage together. And I'm like, you know what, you need a cornelian, baby. A cornelian to help you with your sexual life.
I need
It'll
that.
help you with your finances. You know
That
what
one
I'm saying?
too.
It'll get you together as a woman. Cornelian ain't no joke.
So what do
Okay?
you do? Do you just put
So
it against your body? What do you do? Like,
you can put it against your body. If you are a different type of spiritual person, and they know who I'm talking about, you can put it in your water. You know what I'm saying? You can grind it up and use
and
it
drink it?
however you want to use it.
You can drink it?
It depends on what the stone is, though. Not every stone can be done like that. But yeah, I got some shungite that I drop in my water. Shungite powder.
So
Drop in
what do
my
you
water.
see? That shit is like, that's
Now
another
the
level.
shungite, it helps fight off radiation. So this 5G ain't fucking with me.
You talking about the towers?
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Okay, so the towers. What are the fuck they? The towers that they strategically place in urban neighborhoods, urban different places where black people, because I've ridden around and they're based in a lot of places that I travel.
Mm-hmm.
I never see them when I go out in different areas,
Mm-hmm.
and it fucks with me.
Mm-hmm.
Right downtown where I live, it's a light. It is fucking flickers, and it was never. It wasn't there at 1st.
Mm-hmm.
They put it there, and now it gives off this weird light.
Mm-hmm.
It's a light down the street from there, and it's like a camera light.
Mm-hmm.
So if you look at that light, you'll think that this light serves the same purpose, but it don't. It do different shit.
Right.
So what's up with these fucking 5Gs from your perspective?
From my perspective, and I don't know everything. I don't claim to know everything, but from my perspective, them 5G towers, they always got something for the hood. They always got something they need to destroy us with. And I feel like from the jump, they already had a plan with that 5G on what they wanted to do with it. And I done argue with so many people about this 5G thing, because everybody ready, geared up, ready to get them 5G telephones, them cell phones. And that's, I
Right.
mean, to each his own. You may not bother you now, but we still got the future to go. Ain't no fucking YOLO. We live more than once because we got grandbabies.
We
know what
do.
I'm saying? Like, those are our lives too, and we got to protect those as well. So
it is our responsibility.
Exactly. So you got to know exactly what's going on and how to combat it, how to fight it, how to stand up against it. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Right.
while your babies is still young, because all that stuff is going to affect them in the
But
future.
the crazy part about it is, we as black people, we don't really get to live for the next generation because we so busy living for today, because life is so difficult for us. So like, if you caught up in what's going on right now, it's easy to lose focus. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to lose focus. So it's like they think on, because they research us. Let's be clear.
Right.
And they think that, they're not going to read, and they're not going to, I just told my friend she asked me about her flyer, and I was like, well, they're not really going to read past
You got too many words
the top of your flyer. So just put it right here, because if it says internet online boutique, they're going to think you online only. They going to not show up for your event. Like,
right.
This is what we do. You know what I'm saying? So they know that.
Exactly.
They know that nobody's going to go and research it and say, what the fuck are these towers going to be like? That's weird, and keep it moving, because we have so much shit going on right now today.
Mm-hmm.
And that's crazy, but I definitely feel like my brain be on freeze. Like sometimes, like I used to be like, bow, 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 I'm moving and shaking and everything. And this motherfucker right outside my building. Sometimes I just want to stay in the fucking bed.
Right.
And I think that fucking tower, but when you say that, it's like, oh, this bitch crazy.
Like
I'm
for
far
real
from
though.
crazy. What's
For
up,
real
y'all?
though. For
You know what
real.
I'm
People will
saying?
make you crazy. Like
They will.
they'll throw a crazy jacket at your
When you
ass
far
real
from
quick
it.
when
When
it's
you
something
far.
that they don't understand and they can't comprehend because they don't research. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They don't understand and comprehend because they don't sit down and have a heart-to-heart conversation with you and get an understanding on what it is you talking about. They just want to label it crazy because we good at labels. Label that shit crazy,
Good.
put a crazy stamp on that shit and go in the other direction. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like,
Black
what the
people will
fuck?
call people crazy, keep it moving. Oh, he just crazy.
Mhm.
She just crazy. But why though?
I be a man when I used to be on the bus when I was younger, and the crazy people be talking, and everybody write that crazy person off like, oh,
They
they
be
just
straight
crazy.
making
They gonna
sense,
cross the
bro.
street, but I'm listening. I'm like,
They straight
damn, he
making
just made so
sense.
much sense.
I don't even want to talk about it. Like, you gonna make me go deep. These motherfuckers gonna stop fucking with me on this goddamn podcast, baby. You go too deep, baby. They gonna say, fuck this crazy
You
bitch.
hear me?
But for real though,
Mhm.
like one show that I used to really fuck with, Supernatural.
Mhm.
So Supernatural, if you watch it, it really goes into some really deep shit. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So every time they would want to contact Lucifer, or not even Lucifer, but God,
Mhm.
when they want to contact Lucifer, they went to the angels.
Mhm.
They went to the angels. But when they wanted to contact God, they would find one of these motherfuckers standing on the corner and they'd say, you know what? You know who I am. I want to
Speak
talk to
me,
God.
right?
Blah, blah, blah. And they be like, blah, 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 blah. And that motherfucker, next thing they know,
Mhm.
a body would appear, a vessel.
Mhm.
But God would be in that vessel
Mhm.
and they would have that conversation. And I'm like, supernatural, super deep, but people never, like those that know, but
Mhm.
those that don't be like, the fuck is supernatural? That bullshit.
Right.
But it's like deep for real. Like if you really want to know, it's super deep. But those people, like I said, ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
And you get so caught up in the day-to-day bullshit that you really don't get a chance to embrace or dive deep into it. That's why I like to have the relationship with the poetic community,
Mhm.
those that are in quote unquote woke, because some of them niggas woke on some pussy. Let's be clear. They ain't woke on shit. They woke just enough to get some pussy.
When I
and
see
then,
that ass in the air, I smack it.
hello, my queen, grand rising, my queen. Boy, bad with your pussy hungry ass. How many of those that do?
Man,
How many have you read into like that, girl?
Stop. Just stop. They everywhere. Oh my God. And as much as I love my brothers, I hate even sitting here having conversations about them like this. But at the
Shit.
same time, like people will use that woke game, that Grand Rising game, man, Grand Rising Queen. They'll use that shit and try to put you on a pedestal, you know what I'm saying, and
Just
make
to
you
knock
feel
you
some
off
type
that
of way just to
motherfucker.
super kick your ass off that motherfucker later. Like, bitch, yeah.
I'm the same old nigga. Like, nigga, I'm the same OG. Bitch, take this woke dick and take your ass to sleep, bitch. Because, bitch, you have been bamboozled. Shit.
Hornswoggle, led astray, ran amok.
Okay. And hey, it's cons in every game. It's cons in every game.
It
But
is.
I'm just saying, don't try me. That's all I was saying. Because when I'm asleep, I'm woke.
And see, and that's where you get labeled as
Mm-hmm.
the big mouth or angry black
Yes, for
woman
sure.
because you that motherfucker that don't fall for that bullshit and then quick to be like,
Right.
motherfucker, what we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? If we not talking about building, growing, you know what I'm saying,
Grinding,
creating,
getting this
we ain't
paper.
talking about nothing.
What are we talking about? So when it comes to that, then you become mean, angry, bitter, all these stupid names that they give women that they don't give to men. Wait a minute, what did I do? Don't do that. Don't do that. I lost my little connection up under the basement. We become all these names that men don't get. No. Cancel. Okay, we become all these freaking stupid names, but men don't ever get called these names, and I just want to know why. Why do you think it is?
What names you talking about?
Those stupid names. Bitter black woman. No. Bitter black woman.
I mean,
Mean
why
black
you
woman.
think they don't get called that? Because they the ones that come
Okay.
up with the names and the labels and the titles. Like, I mean, like women gonna sit around and be like, "Oh, you a bitter black bitch." For what? Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure they do, but who has the most problem with us?
Men or women. I don't know. Is it men or women?
That's a good ass question. Cause while I'm sitting here talking to you, I'm thinking of some instances right now. Like, hold up.
I'm wondering,
Cause
is it men or women?
Cause men have put me in some predicaments, but women have ran the gauntlet, boy. Like,
I have, let's be clear, I have more problems with women, way more than I have with men. I just do. Like, women don't like me. They don't even know me. Don't like me. Why? I don't know. Maybe because I'm strong. Maybe I'm not fake. I don't know. That's a whole nother conversation. It's like I could just talk to you forever because we can get off this, we can get on and off for a million, but I just want to know, like, I don't
probably
know.
because you don't fit into the Me Too community. Maybe
I don't fit into the Me Too community because if a man want to put me in a house, he want to give me money just for sexual gratification. Why the fuck wouldn't I do it? Like, I don't give a fuck if he's 95, 55, 25. I think that is such a bullshit movement. Like, okay, so you from Nutbush, Mississippi, bitch. Let me get this straight. Let's get comfortable. Let me get comfortable in this bullshit. So you from Nutbush, Mississippi in a trailer park, bitch. And you decide to go to LA.
Mm-hmm.
And you find a motherfucker that's gonna give you notoriety, fame, a big house, big paycheck.
That's what you moved to LA for, right?
And all he wants is his dick sucked. But you can suck Johnny dick with
For
no
free.
teeth, who is a meth whore. For the name of love, bitch. But you offended because Uncle Johnny or Bob or whoever the fuck he is want a little bit of head and this balls jiggle, bitch. Quit it with the bullshit. Quit it. As a woman, that whole movement, I don't give a fuck who don't like it or who feels some type of way. But as a black woman coming from St. Louis, Missouri, if I leave and go to LA and a motherfucker want me to jiggle his balls for a house,
okay,
I will motherfucking play, motherfucker. Isn't she lovely? I'ma jiggle the fuck out them balls. You heard me?
Motherfucking beat.
Come on now.
You silly.
Is this Me Too movement really real, or is it what? What is it about?
And try to make the women feel a certain type of way. Like, I ain't even gonna stunt. A dude told me not too long ago. They was like, it was a motorcycle dude. He was like, damn, you fine. You look good on the back of my motorcycle, right?
Okay.
And I giggled. And I'm like, did I just giggle at that? I almost pulled out my phone and said, "Dear Me Too community, I apologize. This man just told me I look good on the back of his bike and I giggled a little bit. I'm sorry if that offended y'all."
I think women don't want to be made to do it. They felt like they were made. But no, I watched the court cases. I watched all that shit. They weren't made to do it. They didn't talk about it until the Me Too shit came out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, a motherfucking old wrinkled ass white man come to the door with his dick out is like offensive, but at the same time, he was putting bitches. That's why God gave us vaginas. Like, it's empowerment. I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm from another place, another time. Like, right. I love having a vagina. I think it gives me power.
I love having a vagina too, and it does.
I love having a vagina.
It does gives you power, but
it does.
I feel like a lot of women don't know how to use that power without using that vagina. It's like it's power. It's so much power in it that you don't even have to use it all
Well,
the time.
sometimes I like
Just
to
the
use
fact
it.
that you have it
Sometimes I like to
is
use
enough
it.
to get what you need. Like,
but I use it at my discretion. Like I understand they don't want to be made to use it, but if you're making me use it, make me use it. Like, well, somebody on Facebook said, if you gonna go through the same shit with a motherfucker, or you gonna go through it on King's Highway and Natural Bridge or a motherfucking Dubai. Bitch, I'm going through it in Dubai, okay? And I'm gonna always put my money to the side, my shit in the bank account. Like, it's not his fault if you constantly need him. Like, to do things, and you need to come in and make your own way, bitch.
And that's true. And that's
shit.
true. I was
If you get a bridge
that.
to come in through this motherfucker who's making you do what he thinks he's making you do, nobody can really make you do anything. If you want a movie or a play or whatever the fuck you want, and a motherfucker say, do it, suck my dick and I'll give you this, you can walk away, bitch.
Right.
Walk away if you don't want to do it. But me,
because that was a preference,
I'm gonna get my spot,
and you were asked. So yeah,
shit.
you have a choice to walk away. I mean, like,
but what would you do if this person could blackball you, where you can't walk? Okay, go, bitch! I'm choking to death. Go, bitch! Y'all hoes irk. Like, stop fucking our shit up. Bitches that want that life. Stop it. Stop it with the bullshit. But we're trying to get on. Now motherfuckers scared. Yeah. I have motherfuckers that I know I can fuck with. And they so scared because it's Me Too shit. Yeah. It's always another side to it. Like, you bitches, that's how y'all feel. Y'all taking them to court and embarrassing them and get them locked up and shit. What about the bitches who want to use their pussy to get where they gotta go? Y'all ever think about us?
No, they don't think about us.
They don't think about us. Y'all know y'all use y'all pussies to get where the fuck y'all want to go. What about the bitches who want to use their pussy? I want to use this cold motherfucker to get where I want to go. I want to gawk a nigga down, gawk, for a house. I need a house for a gawk down. The fuck is wrong with y'all? Get y'all shit together. Quit fucking it up. For real, bitches.
But ain't nobody offering them that shit, so
right.
That's what the problem is.
They mad because they gawk game sucks.
Right. They don't talk about your gawk game and how nasty you are until somebody offered them some shit, and then all of a sudden they gawk game come out.
They was gawking for free. They was gawking for pills and meds and you fucking and coke, you fucking coke whores.
Let's talk about these Me Too bitches. Hold on. The ones that go and travel to be a hoe. Travel to be a hoe because
I'm about to travel and be a hoe.
Find out you fucking here in St. Louis. Oh, here in St. Louis.
I'm traveling to be a hoe.
Here in St. Louis, you're the princess. Nobody touches you.
They be hoes.
Touches you. They be hoes because they travel to hoe. Now, I know one personally. Yeah. She will go catch a motherfucking flight out of the motherfucking country if need be.
Yeah, because she burnt up in this motherfucker.
Exactly.
That's the thing. They be burnt up. They be burnt the fuck up. They be burnt up in St. Louis, so they'll jump on a flight and be brand new somewhere else. I'm about to do that because I'm tired of these. I don't got no free pussy to give. I'm sorry.
This is the thing, and the bitch I know, she not even burnt up in St. Louis. She not really even fucking in St. Louis. She rather travel to go fuck. That way the community niggas think she's an angel.
I think
she's untouched.
I think you can be a hoe in St. Louis. It's just about who you hoe with. If a nigga, oh God, here we go. I'm not gonna give y'all the game because y'all it's more men on my live than women, so they listening like, what the fuck she finna say? This bitch getting me. I'm just saying, if you can be a hoe in St. Louis, you really can. It's just about not what you do, but how you do it. Just about how you do it. If a motherfucker feel like being quiet is more,
what is it that is done that considers a female a hoe in the first place?
Thank you.
What creates a hoe?
Let's talk about it. What is a hoe?
How do we build a hoe?
Because if fucking for money makes you a hoe, I would rather be a hoe than a slut.
If fucking for money makes you a hoe, then this a whole lot of hoes.
No.
Whole grandmamas, whole mamas, whole principals,
But
whole
what does fucking
teachers.
for free make you? A beautiful woman? The fuck is going on?
No, I think that's a slut. Hold on, what?
Well, I think men like
What's fucking
sluts,
for
but
free?
then you gotta talk shit regardless. We went from talking about jewelry, poetry to hoism, but listen, this is what I love about Miss Me Out the Dark because listen, we gonna talk about it, we gonna get it out, and it doesn't matter what you motherfuckers out there think for real because these are topics that need to be discussed because, like, a man will say, "You fucking for money makes you a hoe," right? But you could fuck for $40 and that makes you a hoe. But then you could fuck for free and that makes you a slut? Who fucks for $40? Man. I don't know what happened.
Down bad crackheads. I don't know.
So we got the camera shot.
What?
I'm leaning.
Yeah,
you comfortable.
I was comfortable. I'm leaning. I had the gangster lean on. Hold on.
Okay. So anyway, before we go, we still got a couple of minutes. What's up, you? Hola, hola, hola. I'm going to flip it back around. Look. Dun, dun, dun.
By the time I wrap this up, and Darcy get too. Hit my buttons. Hit all my buttons.
I ain't pushing that motherfucker.
Hit all my buttons.
How many buttons you got on this
3,
motherfucker?
5, like you done with it.
Well, I won't be using the board then.
I didn't even realize we've been talking that long.
Yeah, I know because it's just such a place of comfortability. But we ain't even started. Do you want to do something real quick before we go? We got like 6 minutes.
Oh, I don't even know.
You got it's in your head. Put it out here. Fuck it. We done talked about Harvey Weinstein, all that bullshit, Me Too bullshit movement, your jewelry. Like the women that have been raped, don't get me wrong, the women have been completely forced beyond forcibility.
I know
and
that
have been raped.
Us have.
And I've been raped before, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Those women we not talking about. We definitely understand your struggle and we definitely stand behind you on that bullshit. But the women who are using this movement to gain notoriety or some shit like that, fuck you bitches. Y'all suck. Because some women,
I wish Bill Cosby had called me, goddamn. That's all.
Bitch, bitch, fuck no. Shit, they was doing that shit back then. Bill Cosby, what the fuck? Bill Cosby, like, what the fuck is it? He still beat he out.
I know. I heard. Hey.
Shit. So do you want to?
R. Kelly ain't getting out.
Nah, R. Kelly ain't getting out.
Hell no.
Nah, no time soon.
He need to die in that
He do because fucking little kids when oh my God, you might have to come back. Nah, you heard me. Like that shit is fucked up. That little girl. When I watched Surviving R. Kelly, I had to go back and view the tape. And
I didn't even watch that.
I didn't watch it.
Bring myself.
I didn't watch it at first when everybody was talking about. I'm like, fuck that tape. I'm not watching that shit. But after watching Surviving R. Kelly, I went back and watched it, and that motherfucker broke my heart. Like
I can imagine.
Oh my God,
I got daughters. I couldn't imagine what I would do.
Nigga, for real, you can blatantly see this is a little bitty girl. Like, nigga, that's horrible.
He's still living.
That's horrible.
I didn't even need to put that out there, but I'm just saying.
Money.
As a parent, like, I'm just saying.
So it's a flip side. It's crazy. That shit was crazy. But that was a child. These are grown women.
Yeah.
We talking about this a child. A grown woman makes a decision. If she's forced to make a decision, that's different. But if you go to a motherfucking room at 3:00 in the morning and he is a man of a power.
Fuck all that shit.
If I go anywhere at 3 in the morning, I'm going with the intention to fuck. Like whether you said it or I said it, bitch.
What is we playing at 3 in the morning? What are we doing at 3 in the morning?
We ain't finna talk about no script. We finna talk about this script and this dick. Shit. We gonna talk about the script first, but I know some dick coming behind it, and it's okay.
I'm finna create a script.
I'm with the smoke.
No script for this.
So do you want to do something real fast, like a couple of minutes, little shing ding a ling dong?
If I even remember, it's been so long.
Girl,
Hold on,
you remember. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
This the one I was talking about, you know, when that feeling come, you angry about some stuff and you gotta get that shit off your chest and it come out in poem form.
Okay, let's go.
When I left my husband, here we go. If it ain't Jabos or Jordans, you can forget it. When I with a hat to match, this nigga rock his shit fitted, stay clean, creased up with cuffs. But nigga, your wife at home rocking thrift store stuff. See, I ain't never met an ass backwards hustler like you before. Always go comp 2 ounces of more than running me begging when you loan your dough to go back to the store to comp a smaller package than you got before.
Okay.
Where the fuck your profits at? No bills, no meals, just kicks, fits, and hats with occasional tricking off to rats, late night smoke sessions with your neighborhood cats, watching internet porn till 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning and wonder why the family stability is torn. You put your hands on me when all I asked to be was left alone, but you let them same neighborhood cats run up in your crib, rob you blind, and run you from your brand new home. Hell, I stayed in the hood 5 long years, hustling unprotected, never owned a gun, adapted none, still hostility upon me was never reflected. You walk around with your chest poked out as if you all connected, but when I left the hood, they ditched your ass. Now who the hood respected? See, even as a child, responsibility was instilled in me, but I still wonder how I even let your childishness even appeal to me. You would never conceive to see that I'm everything you really needed to be and to claim king of your castle, nigga. You should have got the job and competed with me. See, I played the wife role. I was the ace in the hole. I was the king and the queen in this story untold. I had the master plan. I was the rock star in this band, and as fine as I am, I still find time to wear the pants. And let's not talk about your performance, nigga. I finished with my hands.
What?
I didn't have time to cheat because I was my other man.
What?
Yeah.
Yes, we gonna clap it up. Man.
Little stutter. I did my thing though.
Dopeness, pure dopeness. Always related, always real, always raw, always funky. You don't miss me out the dark. You gonna get the real life people, real situations. Real. Always real.
Always.
You killed it.
Thank you.
The game needs you.
Yes, I gotta come up with some more stuff. So Midnight Ice ain't taking a rest. I'm coming back out. CU 29 Mortgage is just the jury. Midnight Ice is going to come out with some
Get them y'all info because we about to wrap it up.
Info. Working on website. It'll be done this week. CU29market.com. I'm on TikTok as CU29 Market. I'm on TikTok as Manifestation Moni. You can hit me up on Instagram, CU29 Market as well. CU29 Market, babe. Get at me.
Okay. Just like that. If you need her for any poetry slams, anything like that, anything that's going on, anything popping, reach out. That's her information.
Let's get it.
Miss me out the dark. Living your purpose.
Thank you for having me.
Dopeness. Nothing but dopeness comes to this as far as I'm concerned.
Exactly.
Shit. Living your purpose. If what you do don't negatively affect anybody else, fuck them. Do you. Miss me out the dark. I'm Yolanda Misunderstood Brown. And we out this bitch.
Out this bitch. Peace.